Have you heard of the Coco trilogy?
The what?
The Coco trilogy.
I think... Did you tell me about it?
Possibly? Oh yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, I have heard of it. From you.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
It sounded really interesting and kind of meta. I like.
Yeah, I'm like almost finished with it now, so
nice.
That's what I'm doing.
Actually, watching all three of them in order.
Bedtime.
Didn't you say the first time you'd only seen like the third one or something?
Yeah, the third one's in the 1001 Movies book. But they're not really. The director doesn't really consider them a trilogy, but they're very closely linked.
Yeah.
So it makes a nice.
So they are a trilogy then.
By Criterion's marketing standards, yes.
Excellent. Well, you said there's some pretty clear connections between the three as well. Like they.
Oh yeah, totally.
They're like interlinked in strange ways.
Yeah.
Alright, Skinsip says it's loading.
That's what I'm watching. What are you watching?
I watched an episode of Hoarders yesterday. You know.
So cinematic.
See, I'm very much into the high art of mental disorders as well.
Well, I've actually been watching a lot of this Japanese game show.
Okay.
It's called Documental, and this comedian, he gets 10 other comedians to go in a room for 6 hours, and they've got to make each other laugh.
Oh, God.
And if they laugh, they get eliminated. And they all put in like 1,000,000 yen each. So
Nice.
it's like there's a cash prize and stuff. But
Nice.
it's just so fun. It's funny, but also not to be stereotypical, because they're Japanese, they do weird shit to make each other laugh.
Of course.
And it gets nuts to watch.
Well, I remember they had, there was one I used to watch called Silent Library. This is going back
right,
a bit.
yeah.
You know that one? Yeah.
Yeah, well, Connie knows that one. She showed me some. It's kind of the same ilk.
Yeah, it's basically they had to be quiet and they would draw cards for like if you made a noise or something, you'd get punished. And it was impossible to be quiet during the ridiculous punishments. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Just them all trying to be quiet, and then one of them just randomly in the middle of the library. It's just
The funniest parts are when they're not doing over-the-top ridiculous things, and it's just the little incidental things that catches them out of nowhere. You know, like just something you'd never think of. And that's the funniest.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, Skinslip says her computer's being a shit fuck, so just do a round. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this. Deadly duos.
Me and Connie decided to kind of just have a bit of fun and play it ourselves. Let's see if we can make each other laugh.
No, okay, yeah.
And when it's on the table that you're not supposed to laugh, it makes you want to laugh so much, so badly.
Yes, it does.
And I swear to God, she did this thing that wasn't funny at all, and I had to leave the room. I collapsed onto the floor completely, and I was laughing so much I couldn't catch a breath, and it felt like my eyes were going to explode. I've never felt this before in my entire life. It felt like the pressure from my head was crushing my eyeballs.
It's amazing.
It's one of the weirdest things ever, and it wasn't a funny thing at all. So
sometimes the not funny at all things are the funniest things.
It's like, you know how I lose my shit sometimes on this game, and I'll go into a laughing fit. Imagine that
really?
times
You
about
don't
20.
say.